think he went to the local while he was here. So
Yeah.
The Durham Dojo #3 sparked me Faust.
Yo, how is the Toronto scene, man?
I wish I knew. I actually don't know.
I wish I knew.
The locals are far away from me, and
So you haven't gone to a local since you've been there?
that's a bad excuse. But I haven't. I should.
Hey, I haven't been to a Cleveland local yet, man.
You've been there way less than I've been in Toronto. All right, let's be real.
I haven't gone to a Cleveland local.
Yeah.
Eventually. I sell myself.
Durham Dojo is the one
you
that I
go
would
to the
go
majors
to,
though, right?
I do go to Gamo, but I haven't gone to the last 2 of them.
Yeah.
I had stuff for both of the last 2. I was busy, so.
Right.
I was in Michigan last year.
Okay. You're out here, yeah.
No.
Well, not
yeah,
Detroit,
not here,
but like in
yeah.
Michigan, in the
I was
state.
further west. Yeah, I was in.
The state is bigger than Detroit, you know.
It's a beautiful state. I love Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan's dope.
Yeah.
Michigan's dope.
Northern Michigan, the UP is beautiful.
Right? A lot of green in the Midwest, what I've seen. A lot of
yeah, that's
trees.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love that.
A lot of trees.
The Midwest is a beautiful place.
Yeah, shout out to the Midwest. Dude, speaking of the Midwest, I'm going on a tangent. Yo, Chicago, they don't have a major really. I guess Combo Breaker is the closest?
Yeah, that's pretty much. And, Combo Breaker was pretty good for Melee this year.
Yeah.
But it's been going, I mean,
I'm trying to go next
I'll give you the history, right?
Yeah.
UFGTX in 2014 was the last iteration of Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament.
Yeah.
And the successor to that was Combo Breaker, which Keats used to run UFGT, and then he stopped. So Rick picked up Combo Breaker, and that was like the new FGC big thing, that and Frosty Faust.
Oh, Frosty Faust is in Chicago,
Yeah,
right?
that's Chicago as well.
Okay,
This is also a sick tournament
I thought that
series.
was in Milwaukee for some reason.
I don't know, maybe they ran it there?
Yeah,
or maybe it is in Milwaukee.
No,
Because I haven't been to a Frosty Faust.
I'm not sure.
It's what? It's in Wheeling, yeah, okay. So it's outside.
Okay.
It's like between the two, actually.
Oh,
Wheeling is between Milwaukee and Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Or Milwaukee and Chicago.
For sure. But then they haven't
And then
like
at Combo Breaker, so Melee was at UFGTX and it was pretty big. Then Combo Breaker picked up Melee, but it never really picked up steam.
Right.
And then they dropped Melee for a while, and now it's back. And this last year was pretty big, and I'm on a huge tangent where I was talking.
Nah, you're good. You've never been to a has there ever been a major in Chicago, like proper? Or no?
I think the biggest one. What? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The biggest one was Eden.
Oh, okay.
I think that was probably as close as we've ever gotten to one. So, but yeah, it's kind of crazy that Chicago's never really had a major. The bigger tournaments in Illinois have been in Champaign historically. Show Me Your Moves.
Yep.
And House of Pain.
That's the oldest running series. I know we've been talking on a rant tangent, but Spark, he has mastered the Puff Icy's dilemma. Most Sheiks.
A couple matchups that Sheiks will struggle in. Pretty
yeah. These are matchups. Obviously, you have Fox, but I think Puff and I think the thing about Fox, though, at least what I will say, even though it's like tough, it's so common. So you always have a chance to like improve at it.
Yeah.
So I will say that. Whereas like these are way less common.
Especially Ice Climbers these days.
Which trips me out on why he's so much better at these. So I feel like he plays them less. But I guess Fox is
maybe since they're slower, he can just kind of brain them.
Yeah,
just kind of brain it out, figure it out a little bit.
You can pick it apart a little bit.
He's such a labber. Yeah. And he's got violence in his back pocket too, right? That's a dynamic duo of
that is.
Shout
out to Eric.
Big shout out to
Eric.
The legend.
Spark and Azel live in Arizona now, right?
Yep. Wait, Azel does too?
Yeah. Moved
Damn.
to Phoenix.
All right, everybody's bouncing out of North.
Bro, it's too tell you, man. I think Nick Whittier left.
Wow. Everybody's bouncing.
Rent going crazy, man. Shout out to all my soldiers still left. Fighting a good fight.
Paying those exorbitant
rent prices, bro.
Rent prices, yeah.
Getting taxed like crazy.
Spark looking super strong in that first game, but I will say Faust had a bunch of near reps.
Yeah,
there was like 2 times where I was like
so
close.
For sure.
So easily could swing, and I feel like, I want to see Faust get a lead and see if that kind of changes the dynamic too. I'm looking to see if maybe Faust is a little more confident once the lead comes into play.
So Frecky, shout out to Frecky. He's like a TL in Cleveland, right?
Yeah. Frecky.
Yeah,
old school.
Yeah,
been around.
Frecky been around forever.
Yeah.
So Frecky, this is yesterday, walking by him, he's like, he's asking me and the real thing. He's like, yo, man, guys, like, what do I do versus?
There we go.
And Frecky plays Puff, by the way. So this is why I'm bringing this up. Frank's like, man, what do I do for Sheik, man? Like, it's like, I really just am lost every time I play this character. Like, I know it's Sheik Puff, you guys don't play. Like, what do I do? I was like, Frankie, literally just hold down. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, just hold it. Just every time you get hit, hold down. When you're neutral, hold down, and that's it.
You got anything to report? Has he tested it out yet?
I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully today is a better day.
I'm going to start looking at the Frecky results.
Yeah, I know Frecky was trying to get out of round 1 pools. That's been his goal, so
all right.
I'm rooting for him. But I just thought of this, and now since yesterday, every time I see this matchup, I just think of him coming up and asking that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. How he asked it was so funny. He's like, guys, how do I beat Sheik?
It's like really
like
genuine,
upset.
super earnest.
Yeah.
He's just like, please tell me.
Yeah.
Unveil the secrets.
I think he just needed some advice because, like, we don't even use these characters. And he's just like, yo, dog, like, I just need some help, man. Anybody, please. But yeah, man, I do think holding down his Jigglypuff is definitely a catalyst of victory in this match. You got to be real careful with that as Sheik. Because crouching is one thing that Sheik always has a hard time with, like, you know, as a character. So, and Puff can kill you off, like rest, grab, forward smash, whatever.
Yeah. So, Faust looking real good this game.
Using the stage to their advantage. I think just no platforms is huge. Nothing to shield drop off of.
And the grounded game has been super strong too. They've been picking their spots.
Yeah. Had
a couple nice little just patient wait and then like delayed grab, you know. Right. Sometimes the Sheik is just waiting for you to float in and you just gotta land and kinda.
Right. Spartan picking his spots real well though. I feel like he never gets in positions to where he's in a bad spot or like a crouchable position, which you see like right there.
Yeah.
I did the push off and then still like.
It's like back, right away, he's buffering back roll.
That was crazy.
Dangerous dash attack.
Right.
Actually, get into the percent where you can't, like it's shield, you can rest that, but you can't just hold down.
See?
There it is.
Let's go, Frecky. Yep. See, I need Frecky to watch that clip.
Hold down.
Hold down, man. Holding down will set you free.
What a match.
Yeah, that was crazy. Super match.
They matched out in like 0.5 seconds.
Right?
That was crazy.
Mashed potatoes.
What else you got?
Right? Yo, mashed potatoes go crazy.
A little garlic, a little butter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm on board.
Yeah. All right. So this is huge. I think Faust gotta get this one. The classic, you do not want to be down 2-0. I think Puff being down 2-0 is one of the worst characters to be down 2-0 as.
Yeah, because counter picks are so brutal against Puff.
Yeah, for sure.
They're so light.
We hold down. Okay. You notice too, once they get close, it's just down holding.
Yep.
And Spark knows. That's why Spark's picking his spots a certain way.
He did a real good job fighting his way out of the corner now. He's got Faust trying to push their way in. Oh, CC grab, catches the start of the dash attack.
I don't think he was sure that he got the grab.
That mash is so fast.
I know. Need a mash reward for Faust.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm surprised too, because she can just buffer down throw, right? At this percent, like.
Fourth throw? Yep. Oh, that's it.
No, Spark will have one mix-up here.
Yeah,
no, too far actually.
Way too
called it. Bro, I did not think it was that far off.
Nah, he flew pretty far.
That was crazy.
All right. So one on the board for Faust.
Very nice.
That was a good win.
Faust with the beard kind of looks like my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
I keep seeing them. I keep seeing him.
There's some
like,
players where I'm like, man, this person looks like such and such.
That's funny.
All right, let's see where Spark goes. Shout out to Egg Dog. They introduced themselves to me.
Bro, I
love Egg Dog,
I got a hell funny Egg Dog picture.
Dude, I need some of their merch, man.
It's fire.
I'm a rocket.
Please.
Damn,
there's a whole row of Egg Dog players.
Egg Dogs, bro.
Yeah. And you can't see it in here, but there's another. There's Spark standing in the background with this T-shirt on too.
Oh yeah.
So there's literally 4 Egg Dogs.
Right.
They're taking over.
Yeah, they are. They got the spots of the most players by far.
Damn, that reverse was so good.
Spark though, looking clean. Going to Yoshi's.
Yeah, that's that kind of pick I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, this stage is weird because I don't think it's that bad for Puff.
I mean, for me, it's just simply that a grab from Sheik will kill so much earlier.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Right? That was like an edge guard.
Yeah,
Puff would play good neutral and like edge cancel is really good here.
Yeah, you know, and the small platforms are not bad for Puff too because you can apply pressure more easily, right? You know, high platforms are often the one downfall that Puff has on Dreamland.
Right.
You know,
I think Yeah, I think though Sheik probably is probably the best stage possible. Right? This or Stadium, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. If that was Mark, that would have worked.
I'm trying to figure out what this thing Spark is doing with the face away crouch.
Right?
Because it's specifically Spark is facing away and crouching.
Maybe
and then mixing in a dash back out of crouch into like short hop nair or grab or something. Maybe it's easier to like power shield approaches or not get shield poke from behind when you shield if you're crouching. Maybe Sheik's profile when you crouch is better from the back to avoid it. Like, I'm not sure what it is, but there's something in the lab that has been cooked by Violence and Spark.
I thought the rest was coming too.
So much. It's such a weird situation though. Because you're like trying to force your way in, but the chain is just randomly hitting you.
Yeah, the chain hitboxes are kind of wonky.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I thought that grab was coming. Yo, Spark is playing pretty clean in my opinion. Oh, wait a minute. Faust, perfect. That was worth it.
I think actually you're going to have to get a tech here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but the up smash.
Yeah. I still think that was worth
there.
it. Because it bridged the gap. And Faust, they were like pretty much at kill percent anyway. And rest still in play. Like,
yeah, I was going to say, when you reset your percentage with a trade too, then all of a sudden you can strike back with another rest possibly real quick. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Yeah, stock trades off rest are often pretty decent.
Yo, Faust playing was grounded for a second while Spark is on the platforms. It's interesting. You don't really see that in this matchup, right?
I've seen that one also.
Oh,
that could KO.
Oh,
God.
Almost. That temper up smash is deadly.
Actually, the low side platforms kind of suck for Puff.
Yeah.
In a way. Because you want to use the side platforms to reset your jumps a lot of the time. And she can very easily pressure you when you're there just by standing under it and crouching. You can't really do anything.
Yeah, Faust's not using the platforms either. It's just like Faust's been on the ground.
Super grounded,
super grounded, which is unusual. Right now, Spark up to 1. I guess what, Dreamland? Oh, we went Dreamland already. No, we went MD.
Yeah, we went
MD.
Yeah.
That's kind of godlike. This is a good.
Yeah, it's nice to have it.
Yeah, nice to have it later in the set too, right? So right now, let's see what Faust can do. Definitely got to use the stage to their advantage.
Yeah, they're starting to introduce the pound mix a little bit. It's funny, they did that last pound, and I was like, whoa, have I heard the pound noise this entire set? Usually that's a pretty decent mix-up.
Okay. Yeah, this is just rounds of rules.
Yeah, man. It's tough out there.
And then today, are we going from top 64 to top 8 or top
24?
Top 24.
Yeah,
okay.
and then tomorrow morning we have top 24 down to top 8.
Top 8, right. So dang, this is gonna be a lot of matches that's gonna be streamed. So y'all should stay tuned. I think this is the only stream. You can find some like side streams of people with their webcams.
Yeah, that would be the main one that
Jackzilla, right?
Jackzilla, yeah. Twitch.tv/.
Hungrybox is doing that too, right?
Jackzilla321 is the Twitch for that one.
Right.
Yeah, HBox said he was, but I haven't actually seen him with the setup yet. You know, maybe he's out there now.
Have you seen him?
Because he wasn't here. He did. Yeah. He is here now.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But yeah, safely arrived on his flight from TwitchCon.
Right. Oh yeah, TwitchCon was what? Is it San Diego or?
It's somewhere out west.
Yeah.
I think it is in San Diego.
Yeah. Man, my man out here networking.
He did the same thing last year.
Right? Yeah, Big House is always like during TwitchCon. That's what I've noticed. Okay.
More of an aerial style now from Faust.
Yeah.
Way less grounded.
Way more space now.
Yeah, that's true. It's easier, I guess, on this stage to kind of go for that kind of play.
Okay.
Ooh. Spark's gonna get drill grab. Interesting. Drill rest. Got him in the tumble animation there. Faust did go for drill up smash earlier, but yeah, probably would not have KO'd at that percent on the stage. Possibly, but I doubt it.
All right.
That is the future, though. Puff drill into rest, puff drill into up smash.
Yeah, if you could like actually confirm that, that'd be insane.
There's ways.
Right.
It just happened. But like, I don't know about the consistency of it, or like, you know.
Up.
Oh wait, this is turned into a little bit of a scary.
Oh, yeah.
They were running out of jumps there.
The jab. Jab, I think over like 120, pops puff up and tumble. That's why you see like, I don't know, Falco, you can see jab back air and stuff like that. Same with Puff, or Sheik jab up air. Spark playing this is pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's even, but like, playing a matchup like this with Sheik is hard.
And Faust has been hitting the rest of these games.
Yeah.
For this game in particular. I mean, these games, but I'm referring specifically this time to this game.
For sure. Rest, there you go. Yep. Calling
Look
out.
at Faust mashing immediately after the rest hit. Like, Spark is literally on the Angel platform, and Faust is like...
ready to go.
Yeah. Caught the shield grab just in time.
Who was that? Oh, almost.
That's why you pick it.
Right. That's the beauty of the stage.
Huge grab. Drill, regrab. Oh, I like the positional setup, though. That was really good from Faust.
Oh. It's looking like... Oh. The way Faust is playing, they're playing... We might go to game 5, Wes.
It's looking like it. 80% on Sheik. This would be actually, this would be a really big comeback.
This would be a miracle for him. Spark has to just straight up outplay Faust at this point.
A lot.
Yeah.
Time and time again.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
Faust
you can tell
is
Spark's
looking for
finding
something
out, like
straight.
Spark doesn't know how to hit Faust at this point. Ooh, no rest.
He does go for the back air.
That's worth it.
100%.
Yeah. All right,
Game
going to
five.
game 5.
First time they've gone to 5.
Right?
It's been all
yep,
game 4 up until
3-1
then.
Sparks.
Exactly.
Yep.
Faust, the practice has been paying off.
Stadium? What do you think?
I actually was just braining that out, and I could not come to a
I
conclusion.
can't think of one either. I just think the
feel
ceiling being so low is just so good. You on the top platform though, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah, I mean, Spark seems equally unsure, hovering on net right now.
You know, off season you might be able to get away with that. So play on that game 5. Fountain of Dreams, yeah, I think he wants that top platform more than the low ceiling, you know?
I agree. I think that when it comes down to it, that's really the defining factor between the stages that is influencing his decision.
Ooh,
Maybe I'll ask him after the game, after the set.
Every time
Let's go, Frankie.
Faust gets a punish holding down, it's like, yo, get in there, Frankie. Okay. Ooh, Mr. Fair. You like watching this matchup normally?
Yeah, I actually do.
Yeah,
it's one of the more interesting ones with Puff, I think.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not, to me, it's not a fast-falling matchup, but it's not a floaty one either.
Exactly. It falls in that, like, weird... It's like, kind of, Marth does the same kind of thing. Marth turns a lot of matchups that are, like, not super floaty or fast-volley into, like...
I don't know, it's a weird in-between.
Yeah, I don't even know how to define it.
Yeah, me neither. They both combo each other, but it's like, it's kind of slow pace. It's weird.
Yeah. It's really spacing heavy.
Oh, I thought he was dead. I think they saved him.
Damn, and if that was the case, that's a big tournament
Right,
too.
that's huge.
Especially if we see what happens on this next stock. Maybe Spark rack up some percent.
Okay.
Going. Yeah, there's the
Nice,
up
I
smash.
love that.
Dude,
I
Faust
love
is
that.
very consistent at the drill follow-ups. I'm loving this.
This is a close game. Yeah, Spark. Okay, from just historically playing him in thousands of sets, that's how I know I'm getting to him. Straight up. Every set I've won, he's done that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Makes me nervous.
That's the inside
Yeah,
information.
that's just playing him in sets for years, you know?
Nobody gets that information without grinding those
he's
sets
on the Angel
out.
platform now, he's nervous. But he's usually, in general, I think Spark has always been well composed, for the most part. Even when I know, like, I know it's like not over. He's going to keep fighting until the game's over.
Definitely.
But right now, Faust, I feel like turn this around because I feel like at the beginning of this set, it kind of looked like Spark was just going to win for real.
Yeah. I mean, game 2, Faust
like barely won. It was like losing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like looking like, oh, that rest really
might be a 3-1 again. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but like Faust is like looking like they're gonna F this if things keep going the way they're going.
This is a pretty big lead.
Yeah,
53%. That's gonna take a bit for Sheik to build up before we can get a KO hit.
Yeah, this character to me is the most different when they have a lead versus when
Totally.
they're down.
Oh my god, it changes so much.
Character's so much worse behind. Puff.
Approaching with Puff versus defending with Puff.
Yeah,
is
it's like night and day.
One of those memes where someone's looking happy on one side and sad on the other.
The bus meme.
There's a lot of different. Yeah, that
you see that one?
the bus one. Yeah. That's my favorite.
Where
That's a good one.
One guy's on the bus smiling, the other guy's like about to cry.
Puff with the lead, Puff from behind.
All right. Okay.
Damn. And Spark has just barely been missing needles in a lot of crucial situations like that.
Yeah. This should be a dead Puff.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Only 30.
But see, now when you're Spark, you gotta get, how you gonna get Faust at 50 without getting crouched? That's the hard part. See?
Yeah, grab.
It's so hard. Okay, see, and Faust knows. That's why Faust is holding, getting there freaky. That means your losses. But yeah, especially pre-50%. Oh,
he really rolled in.
You should have known.
You should have known.
You should have known. We've seen that story before.
That is huge.
It's weird not hearing a pop-off from Hungry Box after.
Yeah.
I'm so used to seeing that.
Stomping his feet or slapping his leg or something.
Come on. I love the come on. Come on.
Faust is running out of jumps. There's only about 2 or 3 left there.
Oh, see, Spark knew. Nice fair.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh my.
Getting adventurous.
Hold on.
Yo, okay.
I thought maybe a straight fair.
It's a tough one. Yeah, Spark knows. Oh, Spark knows he can't grab. I would not grab. Ooh,
this one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
We're out here
earlier.
playing darts. Let's
Got
go.
him. Pop that balloon.
Right? Okay, crowd going crazy. Game 5 last stock situation. You guys know what time it is. This is what we live for. Big House 11. Yeah, Spark is just, you just got to play with aerials and needles and just drift in the right spots. Faust, on the other hand, Faust just, all I need is 1 CC.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That up tilt.
Yeah,
that was so
risky.
scary. Oh my God.
Oh, okay,
This
Spark.
is a lot of percent. That's a lot of percent.
Okay, wait,
knocked
off stage. Oh, he missed it. Oh, no, not like this, but Faust. That's an upset.
That's a big upset. That's a big upset.
Faust.
Let's go, Faust. Dude, this has been an upset tournament.
Went from 3-1s to victories.
Game 5, Faust on the board.
See all the homies walking by the bathrooms.